Hello everybody, welcome back to another Wuthering Waves video, and we are so incredibly close to the release of Wuthering Waves. We're 4 days out, and my goodness, I could not be more excited. And we have one more trailer to check out before the 3-day hype train really gets to us, and that being Danjin, a Wayfarer's Escapade. So let's not waste any time. Leave a like and subscribe if you want to join the hype train for Wuthering Waves, and let's get right on into it. Oh man, I am excited for this one because Danjin, very coveted by everyone on account of being such a powerful 4-star. I'll touch on that again later. And yeah, this one has a lot of dialogue, so let's turn this up a little bit. This is kind of where they transition into higher budget trailers, despite it only being the third one in existence for Wuthering Waves. So,
their blades
ooh,
do slay.
Oh, there it is.
Or perhaps
Oh, it's just Danjin. He'd never harm you, clueless.
Seeking foes yet unknown, a maiden journeys all alone. Kind courier offers
The animation is a
cheek
little different from what we have in modern, but for the most part, it's pretty accurate. And of course, the in-game model is very accurate to what she looks like here.
In their way.
Yeah.
Criminals lurk, plotting schemes.
Cool. All right, it's time for combat.
Our maiden
They're looking for an ambush on the cart.
Plans. Like rabbits, they flee.
This is a very dialogue-heavy trailer, actually. Oh. Uh-oh. You messed with the wrong girl, buddy. That. Oh, my favorite shot of the trailer. My goodness. Oh, because I did use it for a thumbnail way back when. So. Oh. Nice beat to it. Way more of a gameplay segment in this trailer than the other ones. Okay though, because Danjin has extremely flashy gameplay. An extra moveset on top of what she already has. So that's pretty alright. No mercy. Looks like the ultimate actually should have been updated pretty close. Oh, they're dead. Oh yeah.
Adorned with jade, dispelling fear. Bringing hope near.
Oh, we got a little bit of a rhyme going on. All right. Probably didn't touch on it earlier. Yeah, there it is. Danjin's trailer. I think a good, kind of the solid in between, the sort of, the other ones we've reacted to, sort of, the ones that are less modern and the other ones that are more modern. On the release date to Wuthering Waves, of course, being Ling Yang Encore. Having much more of a story focus, but also a lot more animation. And then when we looked at Sanhua and Alato, they were characters who were very just kind of like flashy focused, not too much story in here. But this one, that's more of inferred, and they kind of put a little guy narrating through the entire background. But it's this is like the nice transition point. They really start to nail down what they want to do with these trailers. And it's still still very serviceable. I do like all the extra effects, and of course this motion graphic shot with After Effects is probably the best shot of tension. Look at that, just woo. That me when I see the beams at 3 a.m. Holy. Boom, boom. Yeah, these shots, really nice. I use this, I've seen this part before. I used it for a thumbnail, so this is really awesome. But yeah, really cool trailer from Danjin. There isn't too much to say otherwise. Just some other like lore segments. Definitely, she's been changed a lot. In terms of her character. Throughout, because she was maybe a little too dark for the age rating of this game. But we see that kind of pushed through right here. Thankfully, it's not enough to remove a scene like this here. Yeah, where she's sort of wiping the carnage off her face. Yeah, she used to be a lot darker of a character because she consumes HP, as her main mechanic, and I think you can kind of see if you put 2 and 2 together how that all works. It also is interesting, and I don't know if they kept this from the beta, but she is also related to Yinlin, which I'm sure a lot of you are excited for, I believe. So unless they change that, but two very punishing sisters, if you will, here to dispel evil from the land of the post lament. But yeah, that is everything on Danjin. It's just really cool to have finished every trailer now that we're here, right? Because now we can take a look at the entire journey across the 8 months. We started all the way back with Sanhua, Alato, and then we jumped up to Genshin, Encore, and Ling Yang, and now we are officially out of character teasers, probably until the release of Wuthering Waves. I highly expect GN is gonna come exploding onto the screen, with a crazy trailer, which is gonna be super duper fun. And then, but yeah, it's been like I said earlier, it's really been nice to see the evolution of sort of just like, oh, okay, let's make like a video game trailer. We'll make it cool, I guess. And now we're gonna start diving into the lore a little more, putting a little more emotion in there. And this is where they really go full on in after the second beta, which is this video right here, 4 months ago. And then, they really started diving into the story, animation, really pumping these trailers with a ton of budget. And the coolest thing, right, is that these all three of these are four-star characters. Sanhua is free. These two are limited, but they are 4 stars, so it's really not that hard to get them. You get one every 10 pull. And then, we have now 3 5-star trailers kind of perfectly lined up like that. Look at that. That's really convenient that they're lined up like that. We have, these three. So I'm really excited to see what other trailers they're able to pull out from this pool of characters. GN, everyone's super excited for GN's trailer, our good old Dragon General, because he's just such a hype character. But that's not the only piece of news we have today. We have one more piece of news that is really, really important. Because yesterday we saw Madam Magistrate, but now we have another character who was drip marketing, and we've never seen this character before in game in the slightest, and that is Changli. Changli, and oh my goodness, like what? Nobody was expecting this. Like you just scroll down in the comments, like holy shit, hey, no way, who is that? Like it's crazy. What? Of course, yesterday we had like I just said earlier, Jinchi, who we knew because this character's in the story, she participated in the story, she's been there, right? We see her in the trailers too, but then this character is unprecedentedly out of nowhere. You don't expect this stuff at all, because we don't even have like a picture of her. Like she's in the quest, but it's like one piece of dialogue and that's it, right? So that's like insane to happen. But here we are, Changli. So let's go ahead and do the read through. Eons of time on this vast land, all encapsulated in the humble game. I am fortunate to have you as my opponent. The post-lament being the archive. The counselor of the Jinzo magistrate, Changli excels at leveraging human nature to corner her enemies into traps. Being a mentor of Jinshi, she is persuasive and patient, and she entertains the unwavering aspirations, holding her ground in the endless game of time and chaos. Yes, so she is going to be sort of the master of Jinshi, who people people already, she's already the most powerful person in in this region. So what kind of things can Changli do, with her, sort of like, oh, I'm like, I can play mind games with you. I hope she's a support character, with that sort of that vibe. Most characters tend to follow their sense of style when it comes to that. But yeah, really cool to see, a character that nobody has ever seen before in Wuthering Waves being introduced. Who knows if this means there'll be banner characters or not. But she's pretty cool. Probably wouldn't pull for her unless it's to be seen with the kid. She has a great design. I love the coat. But it's really cool to have these two characters officially existing of the sort, right? And now we know potentially who our banner characters might be, or maybe it's just for story relevance, who knows. Regardless, it's really cool marketing, a really cool piece of it. But that is gonna do it for this reaction. Thank you all so much for watching, and be sure to check out all the stuff. We are 4 days out from Wuthering Waves. The live stream is going to be the next day, so that will be sort of the piece of content that we're going to be looking at for that day. And I'm also going to try to release a few guides on questions you guys have. I think I'm going to do what all the free stuff that you can get from the stuff after the live stream, because we may have heard that we are getting more free polls, so keep an eye out for that. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you for the arrival of tomorrow. Goodbye.